Morning, everyone. Welcome. Wednesday, October the 6th it is, and our producer has done one of the great jobs. He's put together a beautiful show for you. Josh Giddey, the young sensation, 18-year-old. I don't know much about basketball, but my eye tells me he goes all right. He played in an NBA preseason game for Oklahoma City and absolutely dominated. He's the talk of the NBA preseason at 18 years of age. What a first-up outing. He's going to join us. I don't think he's spoken, Josh Giddey. That's a great get by our man. Trentos for the final time this year. What, Matthew Johns knocks off in the 6th day of October, does he? Well, we'll see about that when we have a chat with him. Very disturbing story in the Herald Sun today. The man who wrote it, Michael Caine, broke the story about Matilda's legend, Lisa Devanna, and her claims of horrific abuse and bullying in football with the Matildas, and that's amongst a whole host of very, very disturbing claims. And we'll talk to the author of that article, Michael Caine. Andrew Bensley, he's just going to wander past. He can come and drop in here anytime he wants, because he and the Wisp, when they talk racehorsing, you got to be a little fly on the wall. Sam Edmund with a trade update. Your calls, ENS open lines always there. The temper text machine's always there. Welcome to your Whispers.
Good morning, Gary. Have we got that intro for Andrew Bensley ready there, boys? Ready to play? Here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to play this when Andrew Hoss Bensley joins us a little bit later this morning.
It's Jordan's.
There we go. Come on, Jordan. We've been easy on you for the last couple of weeks. There we go. A little bit of Hoss Cartwright, Bonanza.
Nice work there. So the Hoss will wander in just So
when you hear that music, everybody.
Just when you hear two men who know their racehorsing go at it, I'll just take a back seat and listen to the discourse between the two of them.
Can I start here?
Oh, where?
I want to start here. Matty Johns, he said to us that... this will be my last segment, everybody.
Said that.
I've got a 3-month... No, you didn't say this bit. I have a 3-month break now. That's what he said to management.
There's a lot of people that have that long of a break over the off-season. Some people only
Okay, you're going to side with him, are you?
Some people just work during this football season. He works very hard, day and night.
Does he really?
Well...
Does he really?
I don't know. We'll ask him.
So he's just told Hutchie, that's it. Oh, this is my final time on air with the boys. I'm going to have a 3-month break now.
Start whinging about it because
he won't come on at all.
We've got to go to the negotiating tables.
I'll tell you how good our show was yesterday. I got home and I said to Susie, "Did you listen?" She said, "Yeah, it was great. I love that bit when Sauce couldn't get his headset on." I said, "Oh, was that the highlight of the day?" She said, "Yes, it was. It was the best bit of your whole 3 hours."
Well, God help me. Two grown men trying to sort out a bloody headset. It was hopeless.
And I said to you this morning in preparation for Josh Giddey, and I want to join your praise of our producer. He's been tracking this man unbelievably for a long time now. We finally got him on this morning after his debut in his preseason game yesterday. And you quite rightfully said he played a very nice game. A very, very nice game.
Tim. Better than that, to my eye.
Right, okay. Because I asked you to watch the highlights this morning.
Yes, I did.
And then I said, okay, you've watched the highlights. What's your reaction? And I recorded it. I wrote it down. You said, he's got the number 3 on Wisp. I think he was a Gary fan. I said, did you notice anything else about him?
I did say that. That's exactly what I said.
Did you notice anything else?
No, I didn't.
Nothing. That was it.
I saw the number 3.
He's ambidextrous. That's what he is.
Yeah, gee, he's a good passer.
Oh, that's what he is. They don't know whether he's going to pass with his right hand, his left hand. He catches them off guard. It won't be for long that he'll catch them off guard. Oh, they will. They will. But the thing is, Gary, he's only 18 years of age.
I said that.
He's 6'8", 18 years of age, and he looks like he belongs on the court. Now, we're not getting carried away because it was a preseason game. We understand all that. But he's 18 years of age. And you know what?
What?
He's been playing with men. That's the difference. He's been playing in the NBL with men.
As opposed to the college system.
Yes. Yeah, very similar.
Get on and have a look. You can get online and have a look at him playing this game if you want to. If you know you mightn't be right across your basketball, but we should be very proud and excited to have this young man enter the NBA. I think he's going to provide us plenty of highlights.
Should we hold back some of the young kids out there? Should we go back to the old days where you just play in the country with men when you're 15, 16, 17, then come down?
Because you had 150 games by the time you're 16.
I don't want to talk about me. I don't want to make it about me at all.
That's where it's going.
But having said that, Gary, back in the day, this is a genuine question to you this morning. A genuine question to you.
Yes.
Okay. Would you be benefited for most players who are exceptional young talent, would they benefit more by playing in a senior league as opposed to a junior league as part of their development?
Short answer is yes. The longer answer is they need to be physically able to, otherwise they'll get snapped in half. An old Biffo from Burunga might put the fear of God into them. They'll never come back and play against.
Well, that's true.
They
But
need to be physically capable of doing it.
I agree with that, part with that. But it does help you to develop a sixth sense for when the danger's coming your way as well. You develop that very early.
What, pack your dacks?
Yeah, well, you call it packing your dacks. I say it just getting out of harm's way at a very early age.
I'm a fan of that. I love it, but you got to be able to get out there and not get snapped in half. Mitch Cleary, I again tuned in. I was on Mitch Wash. You know how big a fan I am of the young Masai. Having worked for him worked with him for
Nice
a long,
start.
long time.
Very nice start.
The knot wasn't right on the first night. Double tie. I tuned in last night, and you know his answer and response?
What did he do?
Hold the microphone right in front of the tie, and I couldn't see the knot.
He had it right.
Well, did you pull him aside?
I
say,
didn't.
listen,
I had.
little trick of
I
the
didn't.
old trick of the trade from the old whispers. Hold your microphone up until you can nail that knot.
I didn't have that conversation with him, but I noticed before he did his cross that his tie was in good working order.
Well, good.
He looked
He's
magnificent. He looked like he just stepped out of the showroom last night.
He's a beauty.
Two nights in, he's doing a fantastic job here, and Tommy Brown.
You know what I did yesterday?
No.
I did a Mojo Crow Zoom. You know our great friend Ben Crow?
Oh, you joined in.
Yeah, we had a Zoom meeting
Yes.
with, not the one you're talking about, with people who do finance, people who look after all my finance stuff.
Oh, right. How
He's
many
also-
you got employed these days?
He's also one of their clients, so he did one for all of the clients of the firm. And,
I'm also a client, but I didn't get invited to that.
well,
Must be a high net worth thing, was it?
I think you're going to pay fees, actually. You don't know whether you're paying fees at the moment.
It must be a
Anyway,
high net worth.
it was fantastic. If you want to, just at this time of your life, in terms of lockdown and the challenges that we're all facing, you're going to get onto Mojo Crow and have a look at it and find out how you can get involved, because it just gave me a beautiful, nice hit of perspective.
Was that with Paddy's
yeah,
crew?
Yep.
Clearly, I do pay him a monthly fee. Obviously, it's not enough.
I can't believe
Are you a
it.
VIP?
Well, I've been there longer than anyone.
You
so-
go.
Yes.
What class are you in?
No, right at the very sharp end.
Right. The net worth over 50.
No, nothing to do with net worth.
Right.
I was the one. I think I was the original.
Right. Where?
Yeah.
Right. The first
No, actually,
one.
I was second.
Who was first?
Eagle.
Right. Okay.
Glenn
You've been with Paddy for a long
I have
time.
been with him for over.
I've tried to call him.
25 years.
Tried to call him a few times. Each time I get the message. Sorry, I'm on the line to Garrity. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I'll tell you what else I did last night.
I cooked something.
Roast pork.
Crackle.
Good crackle. Very good crackle.
How'd you do your crackle?
Dried it.
Mm.
Let it sit out on the bench, and then oiled and salted.
Mm. Give a little massage.
Yes, a little massage, a little bit of scoring.
Mm.
Oh, gee, it was good. I haven't had a roast for 6 weeks.
What sort of a cut was it? A pork cut? What was it? Shoulder?
Don't know.
What did it look like?
Got it from
Did it look like a shoulder or a buckled rib? What did it look like?
Cylindrical.
Sorry?
A cylindrical.
Okay, so it was a loin.
I don't know what it was, Tim. It was pork.
You can't go to air with a restry and not understand the cut of meat that you're talking
Roast
about.
pork.
Yeah, well, there's pork shoulder, there's loin of pork, there's strap.
It looked like a thigh.
Was it a roll?
Yes.
So that's a loin.
Yeah, righto.
Butcher Tim, call me.
I tell you, it was good. It was magnificent with some nice, beautiful roast veggies.
Oh,
And you know what else you got to have for a roast?
You've got to have a little bit of apple sauce.
You had that?
Yeah.
Peas and corn.
No peas. Corn.
Peas and corn.
No peas, please.
Oh, beautiful
No
whispers.
peas. Oh, I can't stand peas. My
What do you
dad.
mean you
well,
can't
my
stand
dad.
peas?
When I was a kid, I didn't like peas, and my dad would make me sit there until I'd eaten all the peas before I could leave the table. I had them stuffed up the sleeve and jumping down
How
the
can
front.
you not like?
Oh, I hate it. Well,
I
Mum used
love peas.
to put the peas on at 8 o'clock in the morning. We'd eat about 12 o'clock. That's why. She wasn't a great cook, Mum.
hope Edna's not listening.
She won't be listening. She wasn't a great cook. There's a lot of salt in everything too. I think it's because they had to do that when they were living on the farm and they didn't have a lot of money when they were growing up.
I've got another question for you, all right?
What is it?
Michael Slater
Oh,
moved on from the Channel Wisp cricket team.
hang on. I've got to check a text message.
Come
I'm
on.
I don't think I'm at liberty to talk
Are
about
there
this.
cracks appearing in the Channel Wisp cricket team? And are there more to come?
No, those cracks are in the wicket.
Are there more to come?
Not that I'm aware of.
You told me there's heaps more to come.
Just did I really? I can't remember saying that. No, I don't think there are. I got a text message late last night. No more cracks.
What happened with Slats?
I don't know. I haven't been.
What do you mean you don't know? You got a text message you just told me.
Yeah, but we didn't go into detail about that.
Keep our audience in the dark.
What have you read? Tell me what you've read.
Just that he's gone.
His contract wasn't renewed.
No, and there's some debate about whether he's tweeting of Scott Morrison over the pandemic and the ability to get our people who are abroad back into the country may have had anything to do with it. Is this a political sacking?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Oh, crikey.
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't know much.
Steve's in Buller. Good morning, Steve.
Change the subject quick.
Look, Timmy, you know you had your problem with your peas and that.
Yes.
My mother used to make us eat tripe.
Oh.
It's the most disgusting food you could ever. I call it child abuse.
What was it?
It's white. It's the stomach of cow. Ask the expert puts there, Timmy. He'll tell you.
Yeah, that's not on, Steve.
It's
Your mum used to feed you the stomach lining of a cow.
It's awful.
Tripe. People eat it, and it's most disgusting. My father used to eat lamb's brains. I used to front watching me days.
Oh, yeah, my dad did. My dad would eat that.
Yeah,
as
Dad
well.
did that too.
Good on you, Stevie. Thanks for that. Oh, you poor fella.
That was
Tripe's not like peas, though.
No, not at all. No, not at all. But that was our big meal. That was the go-to meal around junior finals.
What, tripe and peas?
No. When I was growing up, Dad, for my older brothers, when they were playing in the under-16 grand final, they would end up with a nice little cut of steak for their breakfast, morning of grand final, with a little bit of chopped liver in there as well, a little bit of gravy.
And lamb's frying bacon. That's what parents used to have.
Smelled okay.
Yuck. My mother-in-law's tip is to score the pork skin first, then pour boiling water over the top of it, and your crackling will be restaurant quality.
That's it, yeah.
Why didn't you say that?
Or why didn't you speak to your restaurant neighbour?
I got it off him.
Did you? You got the cut off him or you got the recipe off him?
The cut.
You got the pork off him?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you ask him what it was?
I wasn't there.
Oh, okay. So he's just dropping meat off to you now.
100%.
He's not pilfering it from the other joint, is he?
He had a nice
Was that his?
He had a delivery.
Was
Tim.
that his departure?
No.
The departure tax.
He had a delivery.
That's
And I was
interesting.
very grateful for it.
That is very interesting. What else have we got coming up on the show today?
Oh, I've already told you what
Have we?
we've got coming up. We've got,
I'm gonna
we've
put
got
a-
Hoss coming in. We've got Matty Johns. We've got this story about the Matildas. We'll go into it when we speak to him at 7:40.
It's disturbing.
It is so disturbing. So
The capital D.
we've got one player, Lisa Devanna, who's, she says she was sexually harassed, bullied and ostracised. There was grooming, there was preying and unprofessional behaviour, which makes me sick. And there was another girl, Riley Dobson, who was groomed. She was asked, do I like boys or girls? I said, I like boys. There was laughter. And then it was said, we'll change that soon enough. It is really horrible reading in the Herald. It's a very good story from Michael Caine. And he's going to join us. We've got to talk about it. It's the front and back page, and it's disturbing reading. So we don't really get into the ramble, but we're just telling you what's coming up. Now,
Okay. Can I just quickly, Chatham House rules, what does that mean?
keep everything in-house.
Okay. I'm going to put something to you a little bit later in the program too that I've heard.
We're here for Kogan credit cards, no annual fees, amazing rewards, and garage doors redefined, 40doors.com.au.
Smarter, quieter, safer. Garage doors redefined. Discover more at 4ddoors.com.au. Kogan credit cards, no annual fees, amazing rewards, and complimentary Kogan First membership.
Breakfast with Gary Lyon and Tim Watson.
Oh, Chris at Point Cook wants to know what temperature I was cranked the oven up to get that perfect crackling. He reckons his was like eating an old Sharon. I'll have to ask Nicky. I think it was a good blast at 210 or something.
How long
Half
for?
an hour,
And then?
and then you turn it down and just let it go.
What about Dan, old mate on the farm? Boys, I cooked a 20-kilogram suckling pig
Oh, that's showing
on
off. That's just
Saturday
showing off.
in the offset smoker. 7 hours was beautiful. Then the missus did a sweet and sour with the leftovers.
What's an offset smoker?
It's an offset smoker is...
Don't make it up if you don't know. Just say, I don't know.
Everyone knows what an offset
Oh, do
smoker
they?
is.
What
Yes.
is it?
It's the smoker that's just next to
Offset.
your other oven. It's just offset from your other oven. It's a smoker. Have you ever seen a smoker? A big oven with a smoker?
I don't think so.
Okay, so they actually light the fire and the smoke comes in and actually cooks the meat really slowly.
It's smoky.
That's your mate that's over in Texas. He'd know all about that.
Yeah.
That's what he'd be doing over there. Has he left yet?
Yeah. Today. Guys, hearing Vossi has poached Bevo's right-hand man, Ash Hansen. Spicy. Is this true? He's one of the best tactical coaches going around. Well done, Blues. That's from Az. That's right, Az. Ash Hansen, Tim Clark from the Gold Coast Suns, and Sammy Hamill from St Kilda make up Michael Voss's team. So they got some stuff done, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. They have. But I don't know. Has there ever been, or have we just concentrated on it more than we've ever concentrated on before? Has there ever been this much movement in the assistant coaching ranks before?
I think it's the copycat industry. It always is, Tim. So the premiership team introduced, two big personality assistant coaches,
right?
And they win the flag. So now this is what happens.
Oh, you think it goes back to that?
Oh, of course. Yeah, Adam Uze's influence on that whole Melbourne setup was profound.
Right.
Mark Williams was profound. I think that's where it goes. Lee's up at Beaconsfield. Go, Lee.
Yeah, g'day, boys. Love the show. Tim, just you talking about your mum's peas.
Yep.
My mum used to do a leather chicken and her twice-cooked veggies.
Ooh.
First they were steamed and then they were smoked.
Ooh, smoked veggies.
Yeah, that sounds all right. Lee, was it good?
Very, very, well, good's one word. She's a beautiful lady.
Nicely said, Lee. Hey, 230, 250. This is from Jimbo, who's a professional chef. What are you doing?
I've got a problem downstairs here.
Oh, no. That's a bit personal. Boy. What's wrong with it?
The flap on the thing.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Downstairs. Oh, crikey, Tim. That's not what we want to be hearing at 6:25.
It's come off the...
Oh, no. Don't stop right there. Get sorted out at 6:30. Tim's got problems downstairs. 250 for 40 minutes. This is from Jimbo, the pro chef. Then an hour at 160 and 180. Can you sort that out?
Oh, I have.
Oh,
the
crikey.
cover thing, it's come off.
Anthony from St Kilda.
The box under here.
Help us out, Anth, please.
G'day, Gary and Tim. How are you, mate?
Going well.
Listen, I've got to admit I've been watching the SAS, and I'm a day behind because of shift work. Well, I'm actually at work at the moment, so shift work. So I watched it the day after everybody else. But I watched Steve Shaw on the telly last night there, and he showed all his football experience where he was absolutely. I don't want to go into all the details. We've all been watching it. But he's running up the hill, and he was knackered, and he had to stop, and the rest of the team went ahead, and he could go on, but he put the team first, and in the end he gave up his number, but and he was in tears, but he just showed all that. He showed leadership qualities. I thought. I reckon he'll be. You should look towards taking up a coaching job or something, because he showed a lot of leadership because he put the team first. And it was just the most.
That wouldn't surprise anyone that he put the team first. I didn't know him.
Thanks, Anthony. Good on you, mate.
I didn't know him very well at all, but I used to work a little bit with him in the afternoons on a Sunday.
Yeah, you and two Abbeys and him got very close.
Well, he's a ripper bloke. He sure is a ripper bloke.
Yeah,
a really, really good fellow.
I don't
really
know.
like him.
I would. That wouldn't surprise me one bit. There's a message here that Craig Jennings has gone to the GWS Giants.
Yes, their strategy coach is. He's going to fly in, fly out.
Is that true, or are you making that up?
No, it is true. It is true.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there you go. What about Jared Waitley's show?
What about it?
You want to be a coach? Go on Waitley. Jared will give you the platform. You get to talk, show off your wares, and then opposite, because we know all the AFL clubs listen.
Yeah.
So Justin Leppich, no one's chasing Justin Leppich. Justin Leppich goes on Jared's show. Bang.
Look at the offers come in.
So he goes to Collingwood. I'm a big fan of Craig Jennings.
Yep.
And he was at Melbourne, and then he stopped. He wasn't really doing anything. Comes on Jared's show, bang, off to the Giants.
Mm.
Whew, who's going to go on his show this week?
Well, who's out there? Who's available?
Might go myself. See what can come of it.
You get 3 hours on this
Oh,
show every
yeah,
day.
I don't get a chance.
How many offers have
I
you
don't
had?
get a chance to put my best stuff out.
Well,
You're too busy talking about peas and offset smokers.
whoa.
Neville Jetter's going
Do
to
you
the
not
pies.
do you not think I'll give you enough space?
No,
Okay.
Neville
All
Jetter's
right.
off to the pies. That is true. He'll be a beauty. He's a great man, Neville Jetter.
He's a
going to
ripper
play
bloke.
VFL footy and
Yes.
be part of their development stuff. So
He's a ripper fellow.
well done to the pies. That's a great pickup. Professional chef on a Saturday on Jimbo. Saturday he has a few beers while he cooks at home.
Who?
Jimbo.
Oh, does he?
Hmm.
That's all right, though.
Yeah, no, of course. I think he's just saying that.
You don't drink while you're cooking, do you?
Yep, I do.
Did you have a glass of Grenache last night while you were cooking?
I had a glass of Lewin Estate Cab Sav that came home with me from Perth.
Ah.
Beautiful. Hey, thanks to ENS. By the way, this promotion's going nuts. 12 weeks of Christmas. All you got to do is text in your nomination now, 0433 98 11 16. Someone that needs a little Christmas pickup early, and then on Friday, Rob is coming in, and we give $1,000 away, a voucher to ENS.
Brilliant this is.
So
Unbelievable.
and we see them come through. We
Yep.
want to give one to everyone that comes through. So send in someone that needs a little Christmas present early, might gone through some tough times or whatever the case may be. So 0433 98 11 16. Tell us who it is. Leave your name, and Rob will pick one out on Friday, and it's $1,000, and away you go. And we give away a $75,000 plus Toyota Hilux, a 2021. You can't get these, the Rugged X. You just can't get them, Wisp.
No, you can't.
But
Not
we've
now,
got
you
one,
can't.
and we're going to give it away. And all you got to do is ring up, and if you're the caller of the week, bango, in about 6 weeks' time, we're going to give it away. There you go. Let's get some news headlines, please.
That's an offset smoker.
Our audience make me laugh out loud. What's that?
That's an offset smoker.
I don't get a.
Have you ever seen one of those before?
I'm ready to put in my pizza oven, by the way, from my man down at the Peninsula.
Right.
I'm ready to put it in.
What does that mean?
Give me a call.
Is that a code message, is it?
Yep.
So you got your smoker on one side, that's where the flame is, and then the meat goes in the other side, and it smokes it. See that?
Very
It's a two-compartment thing.
Very smoky taste.
Well, that's what a smoker does. Good Lord.